Hello, Virgo females, youngers. Welcome to your reading. So, we're here to find out what does God need you to know. Okay? So, I've been guided to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks for you. So, let's just get started. Virgo, youngers, Virgo females. Well, alright, at the bottom of the deck, we've got loss of God's favor. Who's sitting in this seat? That's not good. Forgot to get motion. Oh my God, what happened? Maybe it's not you. Hopefully it's not you. But how has your life been? What have you been doing with yourself? What have you been allowing people to do with you? Let's see. What does God need you to know, youngers of Virgo females? So God is not pleased. Wanted to come out, stuck to my hand. It's like, that's all I gotta say. I'm not pleased. The underlying issue is a loss of desire. You see? Ooh, to begin again. Oh, I heard you, weak heart. Look, we got loss of friends. That's not good. Loss of stability. So now you have a blockage in your mind. So your life is dependent on the presence of your friends. That is not healthy. One of the golden rules of life is find peace within yourself. Just know that sometimes in life, you and your God is all you have. Friends are temporary. Family is temporary. Even your own children. Okay? So you've lost your way because you got into some kind of a disagreement with your friends. So let me tell you, if your friends know that your happiness depends on their presence, if they want to control you, all they have to do is remove their presence from your life. And they could just have you dancing like a puppet on a string because they know that you like to have people around. You act like you can't survive without people around, so they just use that against you. Anytime they want you to do what they want you to do, they'll just remove themselves. Make you feel sad. Give you this loss of desire energy. So you just feel hopeless. You feel like, what's the point of life? Sometimes it's better to be alone than unhappy. Okay? Now, I don't know what happened between you and your friends, but all I can see is you have a loss of desire to start over. It's like now that your friends are gone, your life is done. So you've been telling yourself, what's life without friends? Peaceful. That's what life is without friends. Peaceful. Unless they're the right friends. Because not everybody who claims to be your friend is actually your friend. You tell who's your friend by how they treat you. Okay? So God is not happy that you believe that if you don't have any friends, you have no life. You just stuck. You can't think straight. Blood clots and loss of cognition. Like, your mind don't function right. That's not a healthy way to govern your life by. It's not a healthy rule to govern your life by. Your life is precious with or without people in it. Whether your mother and your father throw you away, whether your sister and brothers throw you away, whether your grandparents throw you away, whether your friends, your boyfriend throw you away, everybody throw you away, and you are still precious. See yourself as precious because God sees you as precious. But if you don't see yourself as precious for one reason or the other, then God sees that as weakness. You are precious with or without anybody, with or without anything. You are precious to God, and you should be precious to yourself. Even if you're homeless and jobless, you should see yourself as precious. Because you are. We go down, but we always come back up. But coming back up starts with your mind. If you don't have a desire to come back up, to start over again, where did it go? Wrong one. Yeah, start over building relationships with people. If you don't have a desire to start over again, then you will not start over again. Nobody can do it for you. Only you can make that decision yourself. Whether you survive or you delete yourself, it's all on you. Whether you thrive or you suffer, it's all on you. It doesn't matter how people treat you. What matters is how we treat ourselves. It doesn't matter how people see you. What matters is how we see ourselves. That's a very important lesson to learn. That's a very empowering lesson to learn. Don't base your happiness on other people's presence, because they'll just use it against you. Most people, they will use it against you to control you and take over your life. Because they say, if you control a person's mind, you control their whole life. Don't let anybody know that you feel this way. Because I get it. Life is better together. Life is 100% better together. But sometimes, that's just not the case. We can't be together. For one reason or the other. Differences of opinions. Maybe some move away and go to some new place. Different reasons separate us from people that we love. But life goes on. How many times have you had a great boyfriend and thought, oh, this is going to be us for the rest of our life, and they move and you're so heartbroken and distraught, and then all of a sudden here comes a knight in shining armor, next one that wakes your heart up and wakes up your joy and makes you feel spunky and alive again. I mean, suddenly that one breaks our heart too. But the point is, you fall in love again. You get more friends. And if it's family, you gain more family again. You understand? Anything that you lose in your life, you can get back, and much better than what you ever had. Okay? Every day that you wake up has the potential to be the best day of your life. But you have to make it that way. And it starts with loving yourself, caring about yourself more than anybody else around you cares about you. Because people put us up and take us down as it pleases them. Hardly will you find a person who will be fair enough to put you first when you should go first. A lot of people put themselves first even when they know it's wiser and more respectable to put somebody first. What am I saying? I'm saying, like, let's say you get into a fight with someone and it's not your fault, it's the other person's fault. They'll bring their parents or whoever they have as their defense. And instead of getting to the bottom of the truth, the person will claim that their person is blameless because it's their person. They don't care about the facts. They don't care about justice. This is my friend. This is my son. This is my daughter. This is my... So whatever they do, I'm going to be with them. That's the type of world that we're living in. When nobody else wants to give you justice, when nobody else wants to give you love, when nobody else wants to give you attention, when nobody else wants to be your source of joy, give it to yourself. Between you and your God, you do it yourself. So that we can turn this card upside down. No loss of God's favor. God is proud of you that you're able to stand on your own 2 feet, even when you're lonely. Life is better together. That's why God made so many people. But sometimes it's just not working out like that. There's a season, or there are seasons. So even if you get a whole bunch of friends back, you may lose them again. It happens. Up, down, up, down, up, down. That's the way that life goes. Roll with the times. Roll with the times. Be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Okay? Life is better with friends. But if you gain friends and lose yourself, that's just as bad as having no friends. Not having yourself is just as bad as not having any friends. Because if you love your friends so much that you're willing to allow them to lead you this way and that way, even when you know that's not what you want to do, that shows that you have lost yourself. You have given yourself away to your friends. Are you able to lead them this way and that way and get them to do what you want them to do? If the answer is no, you should not be able to. Because why would anybody want to control anybody? That's sociopathic behavior. Okay, it's not healthy. So everybody should be themselves, and everybody should respect each other for being themselves. That's how a healthy relationship looks. A healthy relationship is one where you're allowed to be yourself and you're allowing your people to be their self. Okay? Anything less than that, you need to question your alliance with that person, whether it's family, friend, boyfriend, whoever, government, teacher. If they want to control you, you need to understand the truth or reality of your relationship. Okay? Take some time and look at it seriously and decide if you want to carry on. Boundaries. You must set healthy boundaries. And people would want to make people believe that because I'm older than you, I am more in control than you. I have more rights than you. That's nonsense. That's rubbish. Okay? Everybody is deserving of respect, and that's it. The same way we should respect our elders is the same way that our elders should respect us. Okay? So don't let anybody tell you anything different. I'm saddened to hear it. I'm saddened to hear that you feel so low because, well, really because of anything. Don't let anything or anybody ever bring you down this low. Don't, I beg. Life goes on. You are precious. Okay? Be precious to yourself. Life is better with people. Listen, I am so sure that life is better with people. Here, one of my plans. Yeah, I was thinking they should make a cinema that re-releases movies. So even though we've seen Home Alone a million times, or even though we've seen Beverly Hills Cop 10 million times, or even though we've seen all those great movies and sitcoms and stuff like that that we've seen a million times, it would be nice to be able to share that with our children and with their friends and basically this generation. So great movies and stuff that came out when, say, I was younger, it would be nice to have a cinema that deals specifically in re-releases, because the movies are so good and it's nice to watch the movies, but imagine watching the movie with a whole bunch of other people that enjoy the movie too, you see. So because I love so much togetherness, I conjured up an idea like that, and I would love to do that, but I too am a lonely person. All I have is my daughter. I don't have any friends. I barely have family. I don't really go and see them often, but yeah, but I am precious to me. So even if somebody want to drop me, I won't care because I love me. And it's like, okay, you want to treat me like shit? You could stay over there because I wouldn't do it to you, and I damn sure ain't gonna make you do it to me. I don't do it to me. Shit. But yeah, life is better together. 100%. Sometimes situations don't allow that to be possible. Look at COVID. Look at what happened when COVID happened. You see, so for many different reasons, that could be taken away. But life goes on. Okay? So get to know yourself better. Spend more time with yourself. Don't get selfish now. Don't get so deep into yourself that now you start hating people, you know, because that's unhealthy too. Okay? That's unhealthy too. Life is about balance, alright? If you're gonna have friends, have the right friends around. If you're gonna have family, have the right family around you. Okay? Because I, for example, I'm so happy being single right now. I don't want no man. Keep your stress over there. That's how I feel. But I know better. I know better. But right now, I could do without the stress. So I'll take lonely for $1 million, please. Thank you. You can keep all the man them over there. Headache. But one day, you know, with the right man, definitely. I'll be wide open. Right now, the man them jacked up inside here. All screwed up. I don't want that type of work. To unscrew them up, you know, because then that means they're gonna suffer me a lot. Cause me a lot of problems trying to help them unscrew their own mind. Untwist their own mind. I don't want that kind of job right now. I'm very happy with the peace of mind that I have. Very peaceful life. Shit. Alright. Let's see what your message is from this deck. Four more. Dear Virgo. Knight at the bottom of the deck. If I did something and it hurt your feelings, would you tell me? Are they worth talking to? These people that you miss, like, were they good to you? And if they were good to you, then what could have possibly come between you to split you up? That's the investigation. You need to find out what's really going on, you know? Sometimes when some people leave our life, it's better to let them stay over there. Are these people these type of people, or are they actually worth being in your life? What kind of relationship did you have with them? Were they leading you in the right direction? What purpose were they serving? What did they add to your life? What did they take away from your life? Get a pen and paper and write that down and see if they're worth trying to bring back into your life, okay? Because maybe God is trying to save you from something. Because God is disappointed right now in you. And even if they were good people, maybe God just wants you to check yourself to see how attached you are to other people. And being attached to anything and anyone is risky. Because when it gets removed from your life, you spiral downwards because of your attachment. I think this might be a lesson in detachment. Healthy detachment, because like I said, you don't want to sink too much into yourself as well. Swinging the pendulum in either direction excessively is unhealthy. Okay, find a balance between being selfish and being selfless. Same card at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what messages came out. We got, do you find yourself afraid to take accountability for your actions sometimes? Are you afraid to take the blame? Like when there's bad news, when there's a bad report about your behavior, are you afraid to take the blame for what negative things you do? We should own all of our traits, all of our good qualities and our bad qualities, okay? It's about healing. So if you deny you have bad qualities, then they stick with you for a longer time. But if you confront them and get rid of them, then you could correct your life, okay? And your friends as well, do they take accountability when they do something wrong? We have monogamy or polygamy. What's your preference? So how does this relate to your story? One friend or two friends? Choosing yourself or choosing a whole bunch of other people? Because look at the benefits of being by ourselves. We get to develop our own character without the interference and the judgment of other people. So it's like, it's healthy to spend time by yourself so that you can live without judgment and get to know yourself. So even if you do something that you don't think you should do, at least only you and God know about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to let other people know about it. Then they could use it to throw it in your face later on. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like taking that time by yourself to develop your own personality. It takes you away from that vibe of feeling like you need to please other people by adopting their philosophies and their understanding and their principles of life. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of benefits to being by yourself, at least some of the times. Okay, maybe you are the type of person to spend time with your friends too much, you know? And it's like your personality is getting uh overtaken by their personality. So it's like you're losing yourself because you want to be accepted by them and you want to keep the peace with them and stuff like that. You tend to take on their personality traits. And then who is Virgo? Virgo's vibe get lost in the back, and maybe Virgo has the best personality out of the whole crew. But Virgo's just taking a back seat because Virgo love their crew so much. Is it? So yeah. So let's see what's the next one. Would you prefer honesty even if it will hurt your feelings, or lie to you? So those are important questions. That would you prefer to tell your friends the truth even if it hurts their feelings, or would you prefer to lie to them? Would you prefer your friends to tell you the truth even if it hurt your feelings, or would you prefer them to lie to you? Yeah, if I did something to hurt your feelings, would you tell me? If your friend did something to hurt your feelings, would you tell them? So these are things that God needs you to think about. Okay. Oh Lord, I've been guided to these weird decks. Let's see what message the divine what's the word? Shit. Creative creator. Let's see what the divine creative creator want to tell us from this deck. You want to see how God's been giving us messages from these decks for the last couple of days. It's been a little bit intimidating for me. I'll fucking admit it, because it's like, Lord, how do I explain to the people what the hell this shit mean? This is a deck with pure numbers. This is a deck with letters and stuff in there. But you know, every time I bring out the message, then I get the downloads and it all makes sense. So I'm teaching myself to be at peace with the crazy decks when God guide me to the crazy decks. Because there's always method to God's madness. So I'm learning to just go along with it. You'll understand in the end. Okay? Yeah, that's a confession there from me. Yeah, it's been good so far, but it's a bit weird because how the hell do I explain this to people? But once I get the message on the board, it all starts making sense to me. Then I can tell everybody what it's saying, then it makes sense to everybody else too. So yeah, let's see what weird combination God wants to give us and the message that God is trying to relay to us through this deck. This shit is scary, making me look like a crazy person. Until I get the message out. Like, what the hell is she doing? What is that? What does that mean? I feel you. I'd be that way too. It'll all make sense in a minute. Three more. Alright. At the bottom of the deck, we've got oh. And that's coming through like a realization, like, oh. Alright. So something is hitting home. Maybe the questions that God asked you, and you know, them questions there, maybe that kind of made sense of what's going on and stuff like that. So yeah, you're like, oh. That means you're learning the lesson. You know, when we learn these lessons, they stay away from us. But when we don't learn the lessons, that shit happens over and over. That's just my G. I just saw female flip up. So God is proud of you now. It's like you're getting something and God is feeling like, yeah, you my G. That's what I'm getting from that card. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, we got bisexual. Okay, let's see if that's actually bisexual or if it's saying something else. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so now you're in agreement with what's happening and you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm so happy about it. Because I was a little bit saddened by your case, you know? Yeah, man. Life is better together, but trust me, sometimes it don't work out like that. Just go with the flow anyway. Yeah, so God says my G. Because you're like, okay, I get it. Okay, now, so this bisexual energy. Oh, God, and lesbian behind that. Oh, so you're in love with your friend? E and Q. You're like equal to the male. Oh, so you're in love with your friend. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. Well, I did a reading about what God think about lesbianism, and God was like, you know what? As long as you're not forcing nobody to get involved in this activity, I have no problems with it. Okay? And yeah, so just know that you're not breaking any divine laws by liking your female friend, okay? But God seems to have a problem with men sleeping with men. And I think it's for obvious reasons. And I think for a female to have anal sex is the same reason, because the anus is where like bacteria and, you know, for the sake of our health, anal sex is a no-no. Okay? God's not with that. Okay. So yeah, so you like your friend, that's why. But is your friend a lesbian though? And it's just like, think about it like this. It's just like a man, yeah? Because if they don't like you, they just don't like you. If they're not interested in you, they're just not interested in you. And a lot of the times, if they can't use you, then they're not interested in you. Or sometimes they take with themselves because they know you're going to miss them, and they use that energy to make you want to draw closer to them so that they can use you. These are all lessons I've learned from my own experiences. Okay? So just be mindful of what's going on with you and this person. Okay? So this person is just equivalent to a man for you. So you like this person a lot. Okay? Alright. So yeah, that's what God wants you to know about that part. It's like, just strap up and let's do our doing it. But it's the same as a man and a woman's relationship. If they don't like you like that, then it just won't work. And it's the same if you didn't like them like that. You won't be giving them your attention or whatever your purpose is for dealing with them. If they're not fitting that criteria for you, you won't be interested. So the question is, what is this person's intentions for you? You like them, but what is their intentions for you? These are things to think about and try to understand. Okay, so we got 171 to 180. I heard days. So that's like 30, 60, 90. So that's what? 6 months? If we need to get clarification, then we will. But I heard dates for those numbers. So about 6 months-ish. And I swear, these females, yeah, when they become lesbians, you would think that a female is gonna treat you better than a bumbleclad man, because a female know how the way that the men treat us fucking rip our heart out of our chest, yeah. These bumbleclads decide to behave just like the men. They cheat on us like the men. They fucking beat some of us, domestic violence, just like the men. They fucking take our money just like the men, you know? They get satisfied sexually and don't give a shit about our satisfaction just like the men. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like women know what women go through with the opposite sex. So if you're gonna decide that you're gonna get with another woman, then show the fucking difference. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna play the role of a man, then show the difference in show how a man is supposed to treat a woman. You don't be a gal getting with another gal and you're gonna be acting just like the man them act. That goes against everything that a female would become interested in another female for. Okay? It is believed that a woman understands another woman, and that's the reason why most girls get involved with girls in the first place, is because they want to be sexed properly, they want to be treated properly, because they all know how much we have been hurt by men. But no, these females get together with other girls and they act like these dysfunctional men that the women are running from in the first place. You don't need that. That's counterproductive, because if I'm gonna have to go through the same stress with a fake dick, it's better I go through that stress with a real dick. That's my opinion anyway. Shit. You gonna treat me like shit just like the man them, then I better me take a man. At least if I want to, I can have a baby and then tell the man, yo, yeah, you go about your business. Me and my child, we're gonna be alright. Thank you very much. Goodbye. With a female, you can't get nothing. All you get from a female, another female, is memories. That's it. You make a child, hopefully that child will grow up to love you, and you could grow up to be good friends, not just mother and daughter or mother and son. Shit, you're gonna invest your time properly. People play too many games. Two more. Okay, let's see. So we got 441 to 450 days, and I'm terrible at maths, so I'm not even gonna try to work that shit out. If the first one is talking about six months, then this could be over a year or something. I don't know if that's how long you guys been together, that's how long you've known them or something. Let's see. So we got 361 to 370 at the bottom of the deck. We got 371 to 380. That fell out first. 231 to 240. Well, with this one, all these numbers that coming out, I heard God said life goes on, yo. There's more opportunities in the future to meet other people. Shut up, HMRC. Y'all are treating me like shit, so you could go fuck yourself. They just sent me a text message. So anyway, yeah. So God is like, life goes on. 1 million or more. More and more and more and more. So it's like the time that you spent with this person, work out that in days or months. God is like, you got more opportunities in the future to get with somebody else. And if you look, the number at the bottom of the deck and the number of days that you probably spent knowing this person are close to the same. Okay? So it's like you spent all this time getting to know this person. You probably had 6 months of actual personal interaction with the person, aka having sex and that. And now it's over. You're not very happy. And God is like, Life goes on, okay? You have plenty more days, plenty more months, plenty more years, okay? Yes, I said years. Plenty more years where you meet other people who light your fire and make you happy. And yeah, they'll make you happy even if it's for a time, okay? Even if it's for a time, they'll make you happy. Love lost, love found. Love lost again, love found again. Love lost again, love found again. Listen, let me tell you what. You can write about your love lost and love founds. Use them, make movies out of them. Use them and make songs out of them. Just make your experiences work for you, so you don't just get a heartbreak. You don't just get good times and then a heartbreak. You also can make some money from your experiences. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. Sometimes I get silly like that. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, so let's see what's next. That says my G. So I guess you and God are friends again because you understand. You're like, oh, okay. God is like, my G. I knew you'd understand. Yeah, so God loves you again. You and God are good again, right? So now, the question is, who are God gonna send to you next? Who's gonna light that, make that spark inside of you? Next. Shit, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my next. But nobody moved me yet, so I'll just stay by my damn self. I'm waiting for somebody to, you know that vibe that you get when you like somebody? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see who's gonna make my heart flutter. Ow. Like, next. And bzz, bzz, yep. Guys, like, that's right. No, we're not gonna call them hoes and all of that. We're not gonna disrespect nobody. Let them go in peace while you go forward in peace. You create good karma for yourself. Alright? Let them go. Peace. Not in pieces. Yeah? Keep positive energy. Instead of using your energy wishing them bad, use your energy to wish yourself good. Let God take care of that person. Because if they were mean to you or if they were unfair to you, God saw everything. God got it, man. Don't worry about that. Look to the future. Next. Don't worry about them and getting their justice. I mean, sometimes you could worry about people and them getting their justice, but decide who is worth keeping in on your brain like that and who isn't. You know what I'm saying? So if you know that this person is worth you keeping them on your brain and wanting them to get revenge or whatever, then do that. But if they're not that important, God's got that. Look to the future. Two more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck, we've got forcing human minors to engage in sexual acts. So this person was older than you, or are you older than this person? Don't force nobody to want to be with you, man. Allow it. And don't let nobody force you to want to be with them either. Neither through manipulation or actual physical means. Say no. That's not, no. That's a crime. a crime according to God's law and man's law. You don't force nobody because that's called RAPE basically. Okay? So the first card we have to come out, sexually attracted to a friend of the same sex. And then we have setting up one's own business partner for personal gain. So, is there some kind of trickery going on? Is this why the person was coming at you? So is this the reason why they're playing games with you? We got incestuous acts with grandpa. Then we got groom little girls for prostitution. So there was some kind of setup going on. So somebody was setting somebody up for personal gain. So this person who was sexually attracted to you and who you were sexually attracted to, that's ripping your heart apart like this, it was some kind of a business deal anyway. Okay, they didn't have any good intentions for you. And then incestuous acts with grandpa. So it could be some kind of man that sent this person in to groom you. So this person was sent in by some kind of male figure. This grandpa person, I don't know who. It could be a boss. It could be the boss of your one of the people of your family. Maybe somebody you know work for this person, and they know that you are the daughter of whoever this person is. So they sent in this chick to groom you. Maybe not for prostitution, but for personal gain. For personal gain. So it was some kind of a business transaction or some kind of manipulation that they were trying to do. So this person, yes, so we got incestuous acts with aunt. So this is the person that they sent in for you to fall in love with them, and it worked. You fell in love with this person, but they were just a setup in anyway. It was all about stealing goods. So I don't know if your family has a business or however it goes. So this person is coming through like a boss type person. So forget this part, but just know that it's this person that sent in this person. Or maybe this is your grandpa and your grandpa owns a business. So somebody sent in this woman to groom you and make you fall in love, to manipulate you so that they can steal goods from your family business. Put it how you know it's supposed to be, but there's the information. So we know for sure you were sexually attracted to a friend of the same sex, and it's all about setting up for personal gain. So put the mathematics together with these characters. Okay, I don't know who grandpa is. And incestuous doesn't mean that somebody is having sex. It could just mean that they're in interaction with this person. Okay, so this could be the person that sent them in, or this could be your people. Okay, but they were trying to steal something. Stealing goods. They were trying to steal something from you or from your family or something like that. So this person was a setup. Okay. And let's get your last message. Oh, excuse me. Then I can go have some breakfast. This is another weird deck God has guided me to. But like I said, it'll all make sense in a moment. God's in my G. I like that. I think it's nice to have that type of relationship with your God where it's not all formal and stiff, just relax. Your God talks like you. Your God, come on. See your God how you see your God. Because no matter where we come from, no matter if we come from the gutters, no matter if we come from the highest pinnacles of wealth and all of that, God meets us on our level, and God sits in it with us. So yeah, however you talk, just know your God talk just like that too. God is a G. God is a gangster, okay? And if you're all holy, God is holy too. All right? That's how God works. I love it. Don't let nobody define your God for you. Okay? Your God talk your language just how you like it. You don't have to be all formal and cute. Just be respectful. Okay? They have taught us so many things that we need to unlearn and relearn the right things. Especially with the church thing. They will teach you that God is all holy and whatnot. Then nah, bitch, that's your God. Yeah, that's your version of God. That's how your version of God talk. That's how your version of God behave. You live that. That works for you. Fantastic. My God is chill. Okay? My God be chilling. My God gets me. When nobody else gets me. I don't have to pretend to be who I'm not for my God to get me. I get my God and my God gets me. And we're working on our relationship. We're getting to know each other better. So excuse us, Go and do you with your God. Don't interfere with me and my God. Thank you. My God is silly like me. My God is serious like me too, because I have a serious side. And we love it. I say 6 more. Alrighty. So, okay, so we got this Trinidad and Tobago energy that's been coming up all night last night with the first couple of the readings. Trinidad and Tobago. Caribbean vibes. I don't know too much about Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, the dad part. Trinidad. Oh, it's the dad part. Let's see where God is going with it. Don't I have a dad card? I have a father card. Well, let's see. There must be a message in here that I don't have in the other decks that God is trying to relate to you. So let's see. Mystery card. So we got Mexico. And we got Niger. The mystery card. The Arctic Council, cool. Talking about the Arctic, that's cold. And NATO, I think NATO is a peacekeeping, but it's supposed to be. Hang on. Let's define NATO, shall we? Because this is the underlying issue. Let's see what that is. it say no information is available for this page. Ain't that some shit? What is NATO? The North Atlantic Treaty Organization, also called the North Atlantic Alliance, is an intergovernmental military alliance of 31 member states, 29 European and 2 North American. So it's an organization that's designed to bring peace, or that's the way that they pose themselves. So that's the definition of what it actually is. This isn't related to what they're actually doing. It's a peace treaty organization. Okay? North Atlantic Alliance. Yeah, so it's meant to bring alliances. So we got Mexico and Niger. So I don't know if this is between a Mexican and a black person. I don't know who you are. Okay? Let me see if God want me to clarify anything. But the mystery card is, it's very cold right now. So there's this disagreement, disruptions, dishonesty, okay? And it's about bringing some kind of a peace. Maybe they're trying to mix the two. So maybe it's a Mexican family or a Spanish family or whatever ethnicity closest to Mexico. You know how this resonates. And a black family. Okay, so I don't know which one you guys are, but it's like whatever they're trying to do, they're trying to kind of merge the two, but it says stealing. Okay, so it's like somebody's trying to get into your business. I don't know if it's through marriage or whatever it is, but they were using you to help to get into your family. I see another one of these so-called or supposedly peace treaty organizations coming up behind there. So I think we need some more clarification. What exactly are you trying to say to Virgo, please? So God guides me to another interesting deck. Let's see. Because I think, like, as far as I can read, that's what's happening. You two are from two different social and ethnic backgrounds. Okay, so let's see. We got off-site surveillance. So it's like they were trying to use you for information. We got God made clouds, but God is basically blocking them now. God made drought. So now that you know what's going on, it's just darkness. It's just, and then we got animal, water animals, so like fish. Clever. Bisexual fish. Okay. Yeah, so that's what the person was on the because moons is like doing things in secret, darkness, things like that, nighttime. So yeah, they were using you to get information about your family business or something like that. Okay, so this person didn't actually, or maybe they like you, but the underlying, we got God made pestilence. And God made hail, man made volcanic eruption. Yeah, so this person really blew your freaking, and their physique like sexy. But this person was trying to get into your mind and trying to get into your family business. So they'll probably be asking you questions, or maybe they set up cameras in your room, or something like that. But that's what this person was doing, and that's what God needs you to know at this time, my love. So now that you know, it's like fuck them. Next, anyway, no matter who comes in, no matter what they were after, when they leave, let them go. Pick up your tears, pick up yourself, pick up your happiness too, and your energy, and whatever else you had and was willing to give, and move on. Life always goes on, no matter who tried to hurt you, who tried to use you, and any of that. Don't let that stop you. Okay? See, God is looking out for you, because I felt the energy calling me to do these youngest readings. I was just being called, and it's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it now, because I know that if God is bothering me like that, it's because there are messages, important messages, that need to be delivered. Okay, so all of the readings so far have been very important messages, but they're long. I'm sorry that they're so long, but God has a lot to tell you guys. All right, because God is your offsite surveillance, so they think that you would never know. You got friends in very, very high places. God is your G, you know what I'm saying? And you are God's G. All right, my love. So, all the best. Until next time. Bye bye.